FC Dallas. Now, they've got a new head coach as of December 2nd in Nico Estevez. So he takes over a team that finished 11th in the West, 7-15-12 with 33 points, losing their top goal scorer, best U22 player in the league last year. He's got a job ahead of him, and I need to update this because I had our good friend Ryan Hollingshead in here, and now he's gone.
Oh, R.I.P.
The projected 11 I have them in right now is a 5-2-3 or a 3-4-3, depending on how you look at it, with Martin Paez in goal, Nanu at right back, Martinez, Hedges, and Nkosi Tafari at center back, with Marco Farfan at left back, not Ryan Hollingshead. Quignon and Cerrillo in the center mid, Velasco or Schoen on the left, with Areola or Obrian on the right wing, and Franco Jara up top. Thoughts?
I'm a little bit surprised that you said Franco Jara up top when they still have Jesus Ferreira on the team.
You know what? I missed that.
Yeah.
Because Jesus Ferreira is listed as an attacking midfielder, and I was just looking at strikers. But yeah, Jesus Ferreira is going to be starting up top. I have to assume. If he doesn't, something has gone wrong.
I would assume as well.
Who
did you? Yeah. Sorry, I missed it. Who'd you say was at right back again?
Nanu. They're okay. They signed
Nanu from Porto.
From Porto. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So you've got oodles and oodles and oodles of winger ability right now. They're going to have to get the most out of them. I'm just shocked at how deep they are on their way.
Right? That's what I was just thinking too.
Like I'm speechless. Like literally, I have nothing to say. I'm genuinely speechless at just the pure ability they have on that wing. But we'll go into that in a little bit. Did they improve, Connor? Do you think they got better?
Yes, absolutely. I think they got better.
Yeah. Areola, Velasco, Paez, Nanu, all great additions. And they only lost Pepe, which is a big loss, but Ferreira obviously signing to the DP contract they've got a good bit of faith in there.
Not to mention they got great money for Pepe.
They did. And obviously the Hollingshead loss hurts everybody, especially Adam. But
soul.
Immediately replaced with Farfan, right? So players that they still need to get better. What would you say?
I think especially if you think they're going to play with a back five, they need some more center back depth. I think their starters are good, but from looking through this list, it seems like they're pretty thin there. If one of these guys goes down, you may have to change the formation.
Yep, I agree there. I also said striker depth because you've got Ferreira, who's probably gone within a year, and Jara, who basically was the only reason Pepe didn't go for 100 million because he took half of his game time away. They're the only two you got. So you might want to start getting some help in there. But listen, I'm all for a Paul Areola striker debut. Like,
oh, absolutely. I mean, they sold one of their strikers in Hollingshead, so someone else needs to fill that role.
I think Velasco can probably play up there too, just based off of pure ability, but you might want somebody who's just truly up there. Best addition was Velasco, right? Unless you have any other thoughts. I mean, actually, they had a whole bunch of additions, so you might have a different idea.
If you go Velasco, I'm thinking Paul Areola here. I know they paid a lot of money for him, but I think Paul, as much as we like to meme on him sometimes when he gets into the men's national team picture, he's a very good player in this league, and he will work hard for the team and definitely has quality. So I think, in terms of him being able to provide offensively as well as tracking back and playing defense, I think he will be a good boost to this team.
Yeah, I'm about it. I think his days at right back are over.
I hope
But
so.
me too. But um, this is the first time that they've had two wingers who are both people we know. So that's exciting. Biggest loss, Papai,
Ryan Hollingshead.
Ryan Hollingshead. I'll say Papai. You say Ryan Hollingshead. Adam is crying too hard to even say anything. So
No, probably Pepe, honestly.
yeah.
It-
Player to watch in 2022. Who is it?
oh man, I want to watch. I don't know how much game time he's gonna get, but I want to watch Sean.
I know you do because we didn't know he existed until he dropped.
Yeah, but he had
in like 400 minutes.
Yeah, so I think from the smaller sample size that we saw last year, I think the potential is absolutely there, and the talent around him is even better. So I'm expecting even more assists this season.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing about that is Velasco plays in the same spot. So
Yeah.
unless they're going to move him around and try and play him as a pure striker and let Schoen play on the wing, whatever, he's going to get bumped, which is wild. I have Velasco, but the other person that I kind of have in the back of my head is Paxton Pomykal. Where does he fit in? And if he does, how successful will he be? Because you're basically going to, I mean, again, MLS 4.0, right? If we go into a 5-back formation here, and let's say you drop Edwin Cerrillo for Pomykal, you're going to go and attack with 5 players and just really 7 players, right? Because you're going to leave your 3 center backs back. Your wing backs are going to go high. Maybe you'll leave Quignon to fall in. So maybe you attack with 6, right? But you're going to attack with Pomykal, Velasco or Schoen, Areola, Ferreira. You're just going to throw everything at them, and then you're going to leave your back 4 or 5 just kind of sitting there. So does he fit in? What are they going to do with him if he doesn't? Is he going to be able to revive his men's national team status? Things to watch for Paxton. Okay, big question time. What do you got?
Well, you just stole mine, so like you might as well just skip over me. Yeah, my question was, what are they going to do with Paxton? So
I'd want to say I'm sorry, but you're the one who woke up and chose violence today. So
that's all right. I appreciate you throwing the violence right back.
So yeah, you want to know about Paxton. I also want to know about Paxton. But the other one I've got is, what is Mr. Estevez going to do to get this team back to competing for the playoffs instead of just being a money machine? Again, is it what formation he's going to use? You know, who is going to come out of the old regime and really, you know, ball out and just make a name for themselves, right? Things of that nature. Where do you got him finishing?
Definitely not rock bottom again this year. I think
they weren't rock bottom.
Yeah, that's true. They had Austin and Houston below them. I think they will definitely improve. Probably going to be, I think their ceiling for me is probably around lower playoff position. But I want to say around the same range that I had with Montreal. So I'm thinking maybe like 6th or 7th is their highest in the playoffs, and then I could see them dropping to like, yeah, I'll say 6 through 9 again, around that playoff picture.
I have them 5 through 7. Am I spoiling things? Maybe. But I'm excited for this team because it's MLS 4.0 and goals don't matter, or goals against don't matter.
Yeah, it's all about scoring, and
they're going to score 900 goals, and we're going to be great.
That's every team this year.
I know, but they can do it.